And good morning, everyone. Today I'm coming to you with Harry's World once again. When I woke up this morning, switched Radio 5 on, and they were talking about the Great British Bake Off, and all sorts of people were ringing in. Some people complaining and moaning about it, other people saying how much they enjoy it. It always seems to me that when we find something that a lot of people enjoy, and apparently 14.5 million people, which is quite a lot. I know it's only a percentage of the population of the country, but 14.5 million for a TV programme on the jolly old BBC, I mean, that's quite good. Now, all right, some people do like to moan about TV programmes or whatever. I mean, I can't stand X Factor or on the other side, because as far as I'm concerned, that is just a conglomerate and a business. It's nothing to do with people's talent. It's just a total business for Psycho and Simon Cowell. But the thing is, people say about the Great British Bake Off how it's just about cooking. But no, if you really sit down and analyse the programme for what it really is, I think you might find it a little bit different. So here are my views. The number one is it's like sitting down we on your mother's knee, like you used to do when you were a child, and Mum would wrap you in her arms, give you a cup of cocoa or whatever, and it was a lovely cuddle, and she'd probably read you a comic or read you a story, which it still goes on today. So, but also, I believe the other side of it, baking is a science. It's about ingredients, what goes with what, which is what science is about. It's trying to find the best flavours, the best way to bake, temperatures in the ovens. And it also brings side in mathematics, where one has to weigh out the ingredients in ounces, like 6 ounces of sugar, 6 ounces, which is all done on the scales. But some people are clever enough and they can actually guess it. So you've got science and also you got mathematics involved, which is a wonderful way of teaching your children or your grandchildren about maths, and also the science, explaining even to the point, well, Grandad, how do they make flour? And then you could explain how flour is made, how sugar is made, which then brings in geography of all the different places across the world where sugar is grown, and also the wheat for the flour, and also the other ingredients, so like cotriol. I mean, you wouldn't believe that comes from beetles, would you? Well, there you go. But it's all wonderful. So you're getting science, you're getting biology. At the other end of it, you're also getting art. Wonderful designs, artistic, the colours, cutting out flowers, using flowers. It's artistic. So you got art. You got geography, you got science, you got mathematics. Now, that's the way to look at it. Now, how boring is that? Right? And also, you got the camaraderie of the people when they start off together from different walks of life. All right, you might say, well, it's a little bit middle class. Well, so bloody what? This is what England is. This is what the United Kingdom is. It's about the old-fashioned ways. What's wrong with a bit of cake? At the other end of it, if you want to, you don't eat the whole bloody thing, like me and her indoors. I mean, Victoria Sponge, we ended up eating half each, and we were putting on a weight. So we decided, like, when you have a piece of cake, you have a small piece of cake, and you enjoy it. And then you could have a piece of cake every day, a small piece of cake. So all these people coming on all the time, moaning about something that is very nice, a good bit of family viewing. There's no violence, there's no swearing. It's learning, it's understanding about things. There's too much going on in this world at the moment that's doom and gloom and unhappiness. And for an hour, you can sit there, drift off with it with a cup of tea, or if you like, a small glass of scotch, or a Baileys, or a beer. Perfect viewing. Perfect viewing. You can laugh, you can have a bloody cry. Now what the bloody hell's wrong with that? Get over yourselves, you people who think it's a waste of time. Try baking. You will find that it's very therapeutic, calms you down through the week. Okay, you have failures. There's a few expletives comes out there. Believe you me, I've had one or two when I've had a couple of things go wrong. Yeah, you do occasionally forget. Oh, blooming out, I forgot to put an ingredient in. But it's easily fixed. It's working out things. It's knowing how to cope. It's going about it quietly, enjoying. And then at the end of the day, if you got her indoors or an him indoors or children, grandchildren, cousins, aunties, neighbours, you can sit down and you could have a nice piece of cake, a coffee and a tea, and you can talk about things quietly. Once again, not so much a rant, but just to say, when we get something nice that we can sit and watch all together without feeling embarrassed, without no swearing. To me, that's worth holding on to. That is a value, one of the values of this country. So that's it for now. God bless everybody. Happy baking. Love you all. Harry's World. Bye.